Hey everybody, my name is PJ Anderson, and I am really excited to be with you today. We're going to have a fun morning talking through our new promoted video with autoplay product. And I just want to jump in and give you a quick introduction about myself and about Pinterest. You can see here the overview that we're going to be going through, an agenda for today. And we're really going to try to take you through everything from inspiring you from to see what this product is all about, and then really help you understand how to bring it to life and use it to help your businesses. So starting off, I think it's helpful just to kind of ground ourselves on what Pinterest really is. And I have worked at Pinterest for 5 years. I work with a lot of different types of brands and retailers. Currently, I'm doing a lot of work with a lot of home retailers, and it's so interesting to see when you type in 2018 house plans and you filter that search for boards, you can actually see that people are planning their lives. They're planning their futures. We're not even in 2018 yet, but people are planning their future homes, and that's something that's really special. That intent on Pinterest is something you're not going to find anywhere else, and it really gives you a chance as marketers to intercept people before they've made up their minds, before they've decided what they're going to do or buy. And that's something that I think is really special. It's something that drew me to come work at Pinterest 5 years ago. You can see a quick snapshot of how I use Pinterest, and I think it kind of plays to that same idea of really Pinterest being this place that understands you probably better than any other service on the web. You can look at my boards and you can understand the things I'm interested in, how nerdy I am with, wanting to play with Legos all the time and looking at electromagnetism images, but also different things about my life. Like I have a daughter, Daddy's little girl there, that board. I'm addicted to sugar and I love eating desserts. I'm remodeling my home, and you can actually see if you scroll down, you would see that I have more than 20 boards with my wife planning out each room in our home, and that really gives you such a great opportunity to target people, because we take all of this information and all of the searches that people are doing, and we use that to help you get in front of them. And that's also something that's really neat with this promoted video product, because you'll really be able to take advantage of all of that great targeting and all of that great intent knowledge that we have at Pinterest. Pinterest really helps you discover and do what you love. That's our mission. And we really want people to discover your brands and then get off of our site and actually do something with your business. And that's where we really find the success and the joy that this platform can bring to people's lives. So today we want to talk about how we take this massive audience, this massive intent that we have, and make sure that your brand can really stand out and have a clear presence on Pinterest. And so I want to do a quick little introduction video here of what video on Pinterest looks like. And be aware, there is a little bit of sound. Love that tagline there, possibilities in action. And that's really what video does on Pinterest. It helps bring to life all of these great ideas and great products and services that you offer as a business. It helps bring them to life for Pinterest users and helps them actually take action on them. We find that people are extremely open to brands on Pinterest. Videos from brands really add to people's experience. They're 1.6 times more likely to say that on Pinterest than on other platforms that have video. We also see that people are 2.4 times more likely to make a purchase after watching a video on Pinterest than watching a video on other platforms. And again, that just speaks to the intent of the user who is ready to purchase, ready to take action. So there's really no better place to run a promoted video campaign than on Pinterest. Last year, we launched our initial promoted pins video product. It was a click-to-play product. And we saw that even though it was a click-to-play product, it was still 3 times more memorable than our standard pins product. We also saw that it drove 4 times the incremental sales per impression compared to our other static and even cinematic ad units. And that was really encouraging for us. And it made us realize that video is the key component of Pinterest. It's something that we need to do more of. And so we decided to simplify our product, to make it more affordable, and to make it even more feed stopping and interesting. And so what we've done is we have decided to expand this video solution to give you more ways to meet your objectives. So what we're going to do now is be able to help you drive even more video views at more competitive cost per views with our autoplay video offering. This is helping you reach an audience, like I said, that's ready to act, that high intent is there. You're able to tap into targeting and placements that we weren't able to do previously last year. Additionally, you can measure the campaign impact with new measurement partners, and there are more ways to buy these promoted video ads. So the way that this works, we'll show you an example here. We're actually letting the video autoplay in feed. And so I'm going to tap here, and you're going to watch, if you see this woman here with the hair products from L'Oreal, you can actually see that when someone's scrolling through the feed, they experience video in a really transformational way. It kind of feels like Harry Potter. So there you have it. Again, apologies for the sound. If it startled any of you, hopefully it woke you up if you were falling asleep. But what we have here is something that just is, people just tell us it just jumps out of the feed. You're not used to seeing video in your feed and suddenly see this really neat animation in your feed. Like I said, it feels like a Harry Potter newspaper. People are really excited about it. And what we're seeing is that, and what it does is the sound plays upon click, and we're actually only counting a video view if it falls within the Media Rating Council's definition of viewability. So that's 2 seconds, 50% in view, and that's something that's been really beneficial. So you're not wasting your money on video ads that might not even be showing up on other platforms. We want to make sure that you have viewable media on Pinterest. And what we're seeing with that, when we look at the cost per view, it actually is between that 2 to 5 cent range, which is really efficient, and it's very competitive with other video platforms. You're still buying the media on a cost per 1,000 impressions, a CPM, but it does, we give you all of the metrics to be able to back into that cost per view. This video also, like I said, it really helps you stand out. The neat thing about this is that your brand's not showing up to other user-generated content, other videos. You know, if you think about other social media sites, you're often scrolling through and your brand might show up next to a lot of other video content. You're really competing for the feed. But on Pinterest, you really will be the only video per scroll, and we're only allowing brands to be able to promote videos. So there's not going to be a lot of user-generated, you know, cat videos or people taking selfies of a video that, you know, that they're doing, but it really gives you this way to stand out, which is really exciting. And so when we look at how this audience looks and how we can actually reach this audience, we see that what we've changed is that we've made it so that you can actually now not only appear in the home feed, which is what we did previously, but you can actually also appear in search results and related pins. So you can see an example here when we type in a search here for no heat hairstyles or no heat hair, we can suddenly have that. I'll go back. And we can have that same video pop up in search. So you can use keywords, you can use interest to target, and you can also even retarget people who have viewed your video, which is a great way to drive conversion. If you're thinking about a marketing funnel here, start with a promoted video, and when you have run that for maybe a week or so, you can retarget people who have viewed your video and give them maybe an offer or a specific product that was featured in the video to drive that conversion. And that works really effectively when you're thinking about a full funnel strategy. So here's just a quick view of these different placements. I'm just going to kind of breeze through this real quick, but like I said, you can show up in the home feed, that personalized feed where people are browsing, spending a lot of time. You can have a video pop up. We have a trailer here. A little bit of sound is coming. You can also, I'm just going to mute that for a sec. We can also appear in search results when you type in anything that you target, or related pins. When you click on a pin, you scroll below that pin, your video would be eligible to pop up. So what we find is that brands are really able to tell this deeper story with an additional product here called the Featured Pins Carousel. Now this is something that is only available through our reservation product. So the autoplay video that I've been showing you, that's available in auction-based media. Just like you buy CPC promoted pins, you can buy your auction-based CPM video on Pinterest. And so that's where we get those really efficient cost per views. This is a little bit pricier. It's on a $12 CPM currently. And you can only buy this if you have a Pinterest managed account team. And so but the great thing about it is that it does add a little bit of extra boost to your video. It gives a little bit of deeper engagement. So I'm going to show you an example here from Bailey's Irish Cream. When you click on the video to play, you'll actually see below this more from Bailey's Irish Cream. And there's all these great recipes and ways to kind of bring that video to life and show people how they can get more from your video. And so moving on from there, oops, just gonna play the video again and again. Let's see if we can scroll forward. All right, now I'm gonna shift it over to Lisa to talk to us more about how to get these campaigns going.
Hi, my name is Lisa Fong and I lead SMB marketing at Pinterest, and today I'm going to show you how you can set up your first campaign in Ads Manager. And so before I jump into some of the campaign setup, I want to talk a little bit about Pinterest Propel, which is our program to help new advertisers and agencies get started on Pinterest. So PJ mentioned that we have some reservation products, and if you're not already working with somebody here at Pinterest, you can sign up here at Pinterest Propel, and we can get an expert on the phone with you that can walk you through business tips and creative ideas. And folks that have been working with our partnerships team have seen more clicks and lower CPCs. So you may want to reach out if you need a little bit extra help setting up your auction campaign, or if you are interested in doing a reservation product, then you'll need to contact our account team. So just to go over the two structures that we were talking about, we'll focus on the first one, reservation that PJ mentioned. So this is at a $12 CPM. And this is for advertisers that really want guaranteed impressions over a period of time at a fixed CPM rate. And so this will be something that you'll want to reach out to somebody on the Pinterest team to help you get started. But for anyone that wants to get started on auction, you can actually do that today within Ads Manager. And so you can bid on an auction CPM here. And like PJ mentioned, we're seeing pretty efficient CPVs here. And so that's costs per view. And so it'll be a great opportunity for you to see in the auction whether this is working for your business. And so the targeting, placements, and measurement are the same for both products. And so PJ mentioned you'll be able to target interests, keywords, and audiences, as well as all the other targeting features of gender, DMA, and mobile devices. And the placements will appear in home feed, search, and related pins. For more on our measurement products, I would definitely speak with one of our Pinterest team members. So I'll walk you through how to set it up. I have a few slides here, and then we'll see if we can go to our demo in Ads Manager so you can get a sense of how you would set it up. But it is 4 easy steps. So first, you'll need to upload a video, and this will be the first step before you set up your campaign. And so you'll see this red plus here at the top right of Ads Manager, and you'll select Upload Video. This is where you'll upload your video before you start your campaign. The next step is to create your campaign, and you'll want to select Build Brand Awareness through Video. And after you've selected that, you'll create your ad group. And so the best practice is to separate your ad groups by your targeting objectives. That way you can optimize and adjust your bids as necessary for each of the audiences that you're targeting. And on the last screen, you'll select your promoted video that you want to promote. So you'll see all your videos here, and you'll select one from these options before you click Promote. So let's see if we can go to Ads Manager to take a look at how these steps would go. So here's Ads Manager, and what I was showing you earlier is this plus here, and you'll click on this plus and upload video. So here are the recommended video specs, and you just want to make sure that your video is in line with all of these specs, otherwise it will not appear in your videos when you want to promote your video. So after you've uploaded your video, you can scroll down to Video Awareness Campaigns and click Promote. And here you'll select Build Brand Awareness through Video. Here you'll enter your campaign name, and you have the option of putting a spend cap. So I've already entered those details here. I've selected campaign number 1, and I didn't include a spend cap. So next, to add more details, when you click on this button, you'll reach an area where you can edit your ad group. And so this ad group I've named ad group number 1, and I've decided to run this continuously. I've added a $25 a day budget, and I've selected interests that I want to target. So I selected animals, outdoors, and travel. And so this will be my interest ad group. For locations, I kept it all US, all languages, and all genders. And I've put in my bid at $6.50 as my max CPM bid. So next, I would select Pick a Pin, and you'll reach this screen where all of your video pins will appear that you've uploaded already. And so here you'll see I have this jellyfish pin that I can click Promote. And in the final screen, I can name my pin, add the URL, and confirm all the details for my campaign and ad group before I click Promote a Pin. And so you'll have access to this presentation and the slides so that you can refer back to it if you need help getting started. But we also have the Help Center here that has all the details of promoted video, and it has how to set up a promoted video campaign. So these screenshots with instructions are available on our Help Center if you need additional help. And as I mentioned, if you're not working with someone at Pinterest yet, you can get a head start with Pinterest Propel and sign up for this program. And here we'll be happy to help you set up your auction or reservation video campaign. So that's how you set it up in Ads Manager. And I'll turn it back to PJ, who can walk through some of the creative best practices.
All right. So there are a few key creative best practices. For those of you who already advertise on Pinterest, you know that there are a few things that really help you be effective on Pinterest. And so I just want to talk through these real quickly. With video, you want to start strong. If you think about that feed, you want to get people to click on your video and watch more. So you only have a few seconds in that feed as people are scrolling through to really grab them and pull them into the video. So make sure that those first few seconds of the video have a real hook or something that would draw people's attention so they'd want to click on the video and watch more. Secondly, you want to make sure that we're using beautiful branding. Pinterest, like I said, is a place where people come to find branded content. They want to see your brands, and so you should really embrace that. Don't be afraid of putting your logo on the video or having anything that is branded or featured right there in the video itself. That's something that will come across as credible and more actionable. Third, show, don't say. So what this means is that you don't have to worry about the audio or dialogue to really sell this. Focus on the visual aspect of your video. Make sure that it's really thumb-stopping and interesting. Also, a key part of this is making sure that the aspect ratio is adjusted for Pinterest. We recommend at the minimum a 1:1 square aspect ratio, but as you saw in some of those examples, even a vertical aspect ratio is really effective, and it just takes up more real estate within that Pinterest feed, that 2-column grid. So you want to make sure that you're not having maybe that kind of YouTube horizontal cropped video. There are many ways to quickly crop your videos with free tools online to get them to be square or vertically cropped. The fourth step here is to keep it short and simple. We're finding that videos that are 15 to 30 seconds seem to be the most productive and the most efficient. They tend to get more completion rates, and also they can just really relay their message more quickly to the customer. And so with that, these are 4 key steps. There's obviously so much more that you can do on the creative side. We recommend going to our website, business.pinterest.com, for more creative tips and guidance on not only videos, but your other promoted pins. There are a few other best practices for that featured carousel that we talked about. And so remember, this is reservation only for Pinterest managed accounts. But what we have here is you want to make sure that you're showcasing these individual products shown in the actual video. So it kind of seems pretty logical, but it really is helpful to sort of deconstruct your video and show off the products or the recipes or the services that you're talking about in that video. You can also actually include additional videos or GIFs to just tell the sequential story, help people take a deeper dive into your brand through additional videos that they can click on and watch. We've also found that doing step-by-step guides or complimentary how-to videos are really helpful for more of a branded video. You can use the carousel to make it more actionable. Again, show-related ideas in a content series, kind of going off that sequential idea. Here's some high-level specs. Again, like Adrian said, we're going to be sending out the presentation and a recording here, so this is a really good reference sheet. And again, please ask questions if you see anything here that is unclear. And lastly, we just want to show you a few of our reporting metrics. So like we talked about, we want to make sure that your video is seen, and we've done a lot on the technology side to make sure that your videos are actually seen and not just loading below the fold and you wasting your marketing budget. So we'll show you the number of impressions you're getting. We'll show you those MRC video views, 2 continuous seconds, 50% of the video ad in view. We'll also show you a breakdown of the quartile watched, so that helps us understand the number of times a video is watched to 25%, 50%, 95%, 100% of its length. And that includes watches that skip to this point. Video average watch time is another really great metric. Time spent watching the video, including seeks and loops aggregated across all video starts. So this is not just MRC views, and that's divided by the total video starts. So that helps you understand how long are people actually spending with my video. If you're running 2 videos next to each other, this is a great metric to understand which one is getting a little bit of a deeper engagement. People might be more interested in it. Cost per view, CPV, again, this is looking at you're buying the video on a CPM, but this cost per view is a really easy way to compare your cost to other video platforms that you might be buying on. And usually advertisers are seeing, like we said, a 2 to 5 cent range, which is really efficient, especially for something that's so viewable, which you don't have that assurance on a lot of other platforms. Standard Pinterest metrics are also available here, which is great to see. You'll be able to see the clicks, the saves, the close-ups, even the earned metrics are available. And so that's something that's really helpful just to get a nice comparison against your other Pinterest media that you're running. So to wrap this up, just 5 key takeaways here. First, promoted video with autoplay drives really efficient CPVs. It enables more targeting and is super easy to launch, like Lisa showed us. Secondly, reach users in the home feed, search and related pins through interest and keyword targeting. We couldn't do this before, but now you can. You're going to reach people across all of these different intent-rich surfaces that Pinterest offers. Third, video needs to be uploaded before being promoted. That's the first step. Get that video saved onto one of your boards, and then you can start running video. Takeaway 4, breaking out ad groups into targeting allows you to better optimize towards KPIs. So having a really rigorous campaign structure here and being pretty granular will actually help you optimize those video ads really efficiently. And then 5th, hook the audience early, show off your brand, and use square or vertical video to really stand out on Pinterest.